Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War stream. So today we got two things going on, one pretty interesting, one the interesting thing of course, we got a mythic, a new mythic, a good mythic. Actually, hasn't every single mythic this year been good? I'm pretty sure we haven't gotten a single like horrible mythic this year. Maybe this is finally the year we only get good mythics. But anyways, we got Archdeva. It'll be available till next week's Friday because for whatever reason they still do not have a timer on this page. I don't understand why they don't. They have a timer like literally everywhere, even on some of the most pointless ones. Yet, for whatever reason, they don't have one for the mythic, but it is available till next Friday. So you got a week. You got all the way till basically the end of next Thursday. So plenty of time. Got like 6 days, several hours. This is in Glory Gem Guild and VIP chests. We did a key opening and went over a little bit earlier today. By earlier today, like an hour ago. We got that video up. We covered that. We'll be doing it some on stream as well. I'll be messing around, seeing exactly what I could do. So far, my favorite's definitely been the Lord or Slaughter build. However, there's definitely plenty more than that it can be used for. It's a nice buffer as far as what it does. It does a lot of stats. I was not expecting it to be this high. I knew it had like double based on magic, but I wasn't expecting it to get this high. It can do almost 100 to all stats except magic, while also doing full mana gain, which obviously its main gimmick. It can only do that once, but it also has barrier bless spam off his extra turns. So unlike some things that can only cast once, they become kind of useless after they do. It's still pretty usable after it has, just because of its final trait gives you so much value, even after it has done its ability. But yeah, it definitely has potential. It might even be S tier. But it will definitely require a bit more messing around with. But there's just so many weird synergies it could do due to all the mythics that exist in the game. Obviously, anything with a 20 or higher mana cost, it'll be pretty good synergy with. Theoretically, you could even do it with the better skull spammers that are like maybe 18 mana cost or so. Some of those. But generally speaking, you're going to be using it on a mythic. Particularly a skull spamming mythic seems to be the best one so far. But yeah, it's pretty powerful. I might as well do a battle real quick. I liked what it was doing in Explore 12. It actually wasn't that bad. So if we're bringing it over to Explore 12 here, we have it with Cauldron currently. However, I feel like we technically don't actually even need a Cauldron. Might even just be better to use a Doom weapon there. And just get Doom value off of it and hopefully get a single convert. Get a bunch of value there. Unfortunately, we don't have any purple at the start, which does slow down this team. We do not have a traditional mana starter on this team. So our main way of getting mana is to Thrall like crazy over and over again. So right here, we'll go for this. It'll do its big thing. We then go and we can instantly just go fill it right back to full mana. Do it again, one-shot everything, and we're good to go. Just cast it again. Dead. Dead. Oh, he has a little bit of armor, so he's not dead all the way yet. Close, though. And now he's super dead. Yeah, I should have thrown the Cauldron there before we started getting all the stuff done. It does look like we needed the extra damage in that particular instance. But yeah, it's basically another way to do Explore 12. Which I feel like is going to be one of its main purposes. Though it might find its way into some PvP teams and such. But messing around with it in Explore 12 has a lot of potential. I'm actually going to buff it in this order. It actually doesn't even matter what order we do it in as long as he gets both the buffs. Because with how much stats they have, it'll still be enough to kill regardless of what order we do it in. And one single skull will kill, and he's dead. Oh, never mind. You have reduction, don't you? You got that little bit of reduction. We'll just throw that down. He's dead. I wish Cauldron had extra turn attached to it. Would make attack buffing it a lot easier. That's the only really bad thing about this mythic too. No extra turn attached to it. A lot of attack buffers don't. There's almost no attack buffer that does auto extra turn. I'm not even sure of a single one. There has to be at least one out there. But right here, we'll go through both buffs. You know what? I'm actually just going to overfill it. That might seem like we just completely wasted it, but I think it is worth it. So we'll do this. We'll throw this down. Hope it lands. And then we just kind of auto-win. Yeah, it's pretty insane. You might not even need Zugaf anymore. Though it's still a great troop to have. But Slaughter to... I keep forgetting his name. Archdeva might end up working out pretty well. And of course, we do get a Barrier Bless every extra turn. And something like a Explorer, that's not going to be too big a deal. But something like PvP, that's pretty huge. And something like Explorer, we're very rarely going to get value out of that. Though, if nothing else, it keeps him alive to make sure he doesn't die. So there's that, at least. I don't know, it doesn't matter what order we do this in. You know, I'm still going to do it in proper order. Because obviously, ideally, we want to cast this and then do the Cauldron. We do waste the mana that way, however, we do get the buff out of it. But yeah, rather interesting. I just wish there was a way to get his mana up a little bit quicker. The biggest issue with this team is, unlike the ones that start with 40% mana start or 50% off a human or divine, it starts with no percent. I guess we could do a 20% by switching the other thing, but still, it's there's a lot of mana to go get. So we actually have alignment here. We might as well go for it early, because that just gets us a kill. Because Lord of Slaughter does Lord of Slaughter things. We'll then go for the buff since he doesn't have full mana. We'll then go and take a Cauldron on him, just so he has enough to one-shot everything. And then he starts one-shotting everything. Oh, if only we had a skull. Come on, skull randomly. There we go. And he skulls randomly. But yeah, it's pretty insane. It's not bad. It is not bad. Hey, we got an Anu from it. Look at how not bad it is. It has got us an Anu as well. It has channeled an Anu into the chest. But yeah, new mythic looking pretty cool. I'm liking it. Has a lot of potential. So, do we craft enraged Carandera? Oh no, I don't feel like you would need enraged Carandera for it. I'm not sure. Imagine a first slot enraged Carandera. How would you even mana generate that team though? Because the thing uses red, purple, yellow. So yellow is the only way the other guy gains mana. You can't Thrall because this thing uses purple, and it would obviously be in first slot most likely, since you're buffing it and just gaining all the stats. It'd be a bit weird. Definitely compared to Lord of Slaughter. Lord of Slaughter just seems like it's going to work out so much better. I might still do it though. We'll see. I'm more hesitant to it now because now that I've seen some of the teams that it works with, you don't really need that. Plus, it was never going to be ultra good anyways, just because you need to go waste an entire slot just to get the boost ratio properly, which is going to make it too clunky. We'll consider it, though. But anyways, hello, everyone! Hello, Paul! Hello, Scout! Hello, Ricardo! Hello, Isabel! Hello, Mr. Jesse! Hello, Bacon! Hello, Tyrion! Hello, Humberto! Hello, Pinrellis! I've been doing pretty good. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, English. Hello, Analyst. Hello, Matt. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. What team are you using in Tower of Doom level 20? We end up using this team. I actually overread it earlier. However, I should still have it right here. We use Mountain Crusher, High King, Iron Gut, Vashtagan, and Daughter of Vice. You devour the 3 of them with Iron Gut, and then you kill your High King Iron Gut with Vashtagan in order to kill the Doom. Or, you know, for the final battle, because you have to, you can't devour the Doom, obviously. But, what you can do is kill your Iron Gut that gained all the durability, get the boost ratio from your Vashtagan, and then the Vashtagan kills the Doom in one shot instead. And of course you use the Vashtagan for the curse, so that you can devour everything, except for the Doom. And then the Vashtagan kills the Doom. And it works out pretty well. Do it? Oh no, what do you guys think? Craft enraged Carandera or don't craft enraged Carandera? We might do it. We might do it. Oh wait, I can already craft all the powers? Obviously we can. We have enough to almost craft 2 of them. But I meant, even without converting our smalls, we actually have enough to craft all the power orbs. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. But yeah, we actually have 8 power orbs there. I'm actually rather surprised. Obviously we have way more than that because I haven't converted them into majors. But even not counting those, it's pretty good. Alright, let's go get them. There it is. Let's screenshot that. Look at how shiny that is. 7 power orbs. Theoretically, the ability to do 8, but I want exactly 8 just to make sure I don't accidentally ever use that power orb ever again. No, I actually never accidentally used one. But obviously, we don't want that to ever happen. Okay, we got that, and we should have everything we need. Where's Enraged Carandera? There he is. Look at how shiny that is. Even a Zugoff at +1. It feels weird seeing none of them grayed out. That is super rare to see. None of them grayed out at all. But there it is. I'm going to take a screenshot. And then another screenshot. And then a crafting screenshot. craft one enraged Carandera. We're screenshotting all the pages. There it is. It has been done. Enraged Carandera. So as of today, we officially have every troop in the game again. Though theoretically, we could have at literally any point. But it has been done. Alright, let's go get this thing upgraded. Enraged Carandera. Not sure if I'll cover it this weekend. If not this weekend, definitely sometime next week. Definitely while the other guy's still in the drop table. Because obviously one of the synergies will be with it. But let's go max him out. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this does get us a star for Urskea. So, there was one other point in doing this. I think we get an Urskea star now, don't we? Yes, we do. All that for one Urskea star. No, I was kidding. But it's also at 19. White's Helm also got to 19 this week. Well, this one didn't get to 19 this week, but you know. It is Urskea week, though, after all. The event keys right now are Urskeas. Though Enraged Carandera is not in the drop table. Normal Carandera, yes. Enraged Carandera, no. Anyways, yeah, look at this. There's another one. 941. Out of 941. We got every troop in the game. All of them. Every last one of them. 941. Oh, so we almost got all the weapons. These are the money locked ones that haven't happened yet. Yeah, we almost have every weapon again, too. We don't want to spend money on them. They'll eventually come around. Pride Lands, I believe, was in May. I forget when these other three were. But this one's coming in May. And these other few should be coming in the next upcoming few months. And then we'll have all the weapons as well once again. Anyways, now that we have Enraged Carandera, obviously, let's go mess with Enraged Carandera. Oh, hello, normal Carandera. I almost feel like putting Enraged there. Oh no, the other way around might actually end up working better, but let me just scrap this whole team. Okay, so Enraged Carandera is a thing now. Well, always has been. But let's go do this, or at least in Season 1. So put this thing in. Obviously, we got to do it with Arch. Now, here's a really weird troop I want to put in this team. Where is it? I know what I'm looking for, but I don't see it. Transforms all skulls to Doom Skulls. What do we want for mana accumulation? This is the biggest issue here. That's the main concern. What are we missing? We're missing brown, and that's it. Just brown. We could technically Mountain Crusher. Yeah, I might just go down mountain. Does that work? I feel like we're still going to have a little bit of a mana problem. Because we're basically using Mountain Crusher as our only mana accumulator. And do that into like brown-red. Oh yeah, I forgot. We would have to minus a good color. We kind of have to go all in on mountain, though. Oh, no. I'd rather go +2 red, +1 brown. We could always minus the 1 purple. But then do Archmages to make up for the -1 purple. By having +2 purple. Even with -1 purple. So now we have +2 purple, +2 red, -1 brown. In total. Yeah, let's see what it could do. Also, there's a possibility we don't need the other troop. I just figured we have it for boost ratio. I'm not sure if we actually need it, though. But it makes the first cast a lot more potent. So right off the bat, we're going to want to go for brown. Get mountain rolling. Mountain as the only mana accumulator is kind of weird, though. Especially with no other brown on the team. Alright, so we got enraged Carandera. However, I didn't get the other guy up yet. He converted away yellow, right? Yes. Still want mana for the other thing. Oh, that still gives him the skull. Oh, we got alignment, though. I guess we just go for it already. So we did that. I wish this guy had auto extra turn. He does not, though. Also, this guy's really struggling to get full mana. We're still utilizing the Barrier Bless, if nothing else. Interesting. I'm just not sure how we fix our mana problem. Like, his Mountain Crusher's not cutting it for the last slot's mana. Especially when we don't have a brown on our starting board. And we can't Throw, because if we want to use that in first slot, Throw would be full blocked. We could do Leprechaun, but it only gets to cast once, which is also kind of bad. Oh, that's cool. We actually got to use its indestructible trait there. So you notice Zukov casted, but he didn't kill something. It's because he targeted Enraged Carandera. Enraged Carandera has immune to instant kill. It's the only viable troop in the entire game that has immune to instant kill. I don't know, it seems kind of clunky. We could always get rid of this guy. I wanted to do this for boost ratio, but I feel like we're not using him at all. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go replace out the one troop for anything. For anything. Yeah, let's rethink this. So obviously we gotta get these two. Let's not go with the other guy, because once he casts once, he's kind of good to go on Doom Skulls. It's just that initial cast we need to get going. Lord or Slaughter, what mana do you use? There's nothing against using both of them. And using Lord or Slaughter solely for its ability. The problem is it would be feeding off of just blue. And getting 24/7 mana cost off of just blue is going to be very ridiculously hard. But yeah, we just need a better ban option. We can go Leprechaun plus something. Leprechaun only gets once though. What's an Empower that goes really well with it? What if we did like a Red Storm Empower off of Summer? And then did like Flamerifer? Flamerifer. Where are you? And did something like that. Oh wait, that's full blocking it though. Still keep Archmages for the mana. Still keep the banner for the mana. Wait, actually we're not using blue. What's a good minus blue banner? Oh, we can still make this work then. What specifically do we want though? +2 red green seems pretty decent. +2 red yellow. Summer would be blocking it. +2 red brown would be the most optimal, but it doesn't exist here. But +2 red brown would definitely be the best option. We'll keep Archmages though. Though the other alternative could be... Oh, then again, we have Child of Summer. She'll do the Red Storm for us. Because I was going to say, we can have Sun Spear for Perpetual Red. But Child of Summer's kind of already going to do Perpetual Red for us. I feel like Hero might be overblocked by the removal of Brown, though. We'll see how it goes. So, right off the bat, pretty bad board. Alright, that's another thing too. Yellow Storm could be kind of interesting if we use Stormcaller. Because we kind of need the Yellow Storm. Up, Archdeva's already dead. Up, our whole team already dead. Who's got the Vinish Ball Quilland? It's not an infinite loop, but it normally loops long enough to win. You got the new mythic with 150 keys? Nice. Also, hello Nightmare, hello Bacon, welcome, welcome. Hello Paul, hello Steve. Alright, do we have a lineman here? Brown to red, where are you? Yes. Alright, we have enraged Carandera. Do we want to use enraged Carandera? I would say yes. Getting this thing mana is so ridiculously annoying. You don't have full mana either. You don't create any extra skulls, do you? So if we don't have alignment specifically, that happens. I don't know, I don't like it as much. We have like no way of feeding it mana because it mana blocks like everything. I'm doing that just for a flamer for. Seems kind of clunky. Seems a little clunky. To a point where it's not going to work. It's just so hard to feed him when he's blocked on literally everything. I don't know, what if we move him like all the way up? Like all the way up so he takes the yellow. Or what if we put the arc in for... Oh no, but then he can't target himself because that'd be weird. You wouldn't want him to target himself. That'd be very bad. Oh, of course you would convert away the color I need. Literally the only color we need on the board. And it's like, nope, none for you. Oh, that made this kind of awkward. Kind of just denied the one color we actually need. Still this though. Or not, because you just did that. And now there's Doom Skulls there. Really? You're gonna force me to have to take the Doom Skulls? I was trying not to take them. No alignment. This just seems so much clunkier compared to Lord of Slaughter, though he does have that big AoE. But normally it can't do a big AoE. Like, it does AoE damage, but it's normally relatively small. Because unless you already have a lot of Doom Skulls on the board, which is really hard to set up properly, he doesn't really do too much with his cast damage. He can hit for about as much as a Phoenicia, though, in a right circumstance. It's just so hard to get to that right circumstance. Yeah, as we kind of already thought, this mythic's kind of bad. Not like the worst mythic in the game. But, it's kind of clunky. Way too high of a mana cost for what it does. For how hard it is to set up Doom Skulls, which pretty much never happen. Oh, we got alignment again. The only problem is he doesn't have extra turn, so I can't immediately give it to him. Doesn't even have enough to kill that thing. How much damage do we have right now? Look, that's only 71 damage for AoE. That's pretty small. That's less than a Phoenicia. Did he really just dodge that? I was gonna go cast his ability. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. You have like 1 billion mana cost. Ketris would work really good with this new troop, yes. I haven't actually done a team with Ketris yet, but he was one of the ones I was mentioning to be good with it. I'll keep this guy around just because, but let's go get a Ketris build. Yeah, if we do cover not Lord of Slaughter, if we do cover enraged Carandera, I think I'll actually do it sometime next week, not this weekend. Because we're mostly going to be messing with Archdeva this weekend. Or Archdeva, I mean. Let's see. So what else do we want for this team? The problem is, do we want to have Ketris the Bull in first slot? That's the only kind of clunky thing about trying to use Ketris the Bull. Because more often than not, we probably don't want him in first slot. Which means we need a different first slot. So we can use Divine Ishbala here. They do still count as Divines. So they'll get our mana initially. And then we just put a mana accumulator in first slot. I'm kind of feeling Thrall. However, it can be Hero as well. Hero of the Mountain doesn't seem too horrible in this particular instance. However, Thrall is better. And then we just go double purple into red or brown. Probably red because he gains extra stats from it. +2 purple, +1 red, -1... Nothing good. We definitely need +2 purple. How about +2 purple, +1 green? Minus yellow, minus red. And them are a good minus. Let's see, what would we even want to minus? Is there one under blue? Yes. There we go. I guess we'll roll with that then. +2 purple, +1 brown. That's fine. Let's see what this could do now. So, main premise is get Thrall immediately to full mana. Cast Thrall. Win. Problem. We can't get Thrall to full mana. Plan has been ruined. Plan already failed. And did he just deny my... Yes, he did. Bit of an awkward start. I also want to try for purple off a sky. Oh, they got their mana without it. So let's throw Ketris down. Then we throw Ketris down. And then one more Ketris kills. Stealthy is going to be the most annoying thing with this, though. Since it still ruins Ketris. Doesn't matter what kind of speed you have for it, it will still prevent what he could target. It's not horrible, though. Skull, I think we just ignore here. Stop his alignment. Once again, another battle with no purple at start, which is exactly what we need to get this team rolling. And of course we get 1 billion brown when we already have full brown. Could do this in a bit of a weird order. I'm actually gonna hit last slot first. Then buff it with the other thing. If only it could actually get its mana. Seriously, with both these battles, we haven't been able to take like a single purple. There we go, finally. So now we just Ketris instead. We'll do it on hero there just to make sure it's enough. Do that. Of course you're going to barrier. Right, we got to go remove barrier. At this point, I think we just throw into Ketris. So Ketris is almost dead. Yeah, it's not even enough because he took so much damage. It still feels clunky compared to some of the other options. I'm still really liking the Lord of Slaughter build. It's by far my favorite so far. Like, it's not even close as far as what we've tested so far. This team. Though, the Cauldron's pretty flexible. You could do a Doom weapon or something else there. In the case of PvP, it probably is better doing a Doom weapon. So, for example, we can do Doomed Club. And the main reason for that is because of coloration. That way we cover every color. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, until that thing doesn't anymore. But this covers every color. Okay, so right off the bat, we want to find purple. What is with us being able to find purple today? Like, every starting board has 0 on it. Then we do Lord of Slaughter. Then we do... If it'll ever stop giving us free damage, we could then go get it the full mana, get all the stats, do this again and hope we get lucky. We got lucky. We then do it again. And we won. Oh, wait, we didn't win yet. Hold up. And do we have alignment on Doomed Club? No. Here, clear the board. It's green to Doom Skull, if I'm not mistaken. We do this. Green to Doom Skull. Dead. Plus it gets rid of barrier since it does the AoE damage first. There we go. Once again, another board. What is with the purple today? It just does not want to give us purple. Ooh, we didn't hit extra turn there, did we? We're dead. Oh no. Oh no. We could possibly still win, but it's probably just better to retreat. You know what? We're going to win. We're going to make a comeback by buffing our hero. Oh, that doesn't have good alignment, though. I'm just concerned with how much back damage we're going to get. Did we just kill off his death mark? Did the death mark from our dead Lord of Slaughter just get a kill? I'm pretty sure it just did. That's pretty funny. Kinda want to convert, but it's not an extra turn. I'm still going for it. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Ultra bad idea. If we weren't webbed, that actually would have won us the battle right there. But there we go. I like it. He's currently entangled, which is very bad. He's also dead, which is even worse. They killed our 2 win conditions simultaneously. Oh no. Hero's in first slot. Hero's dead. Now, do we cast or do we buff? I'm actually gonna go for buff, even though it already has full mana. I didn't think that would actually be a thing, but I feel like there's a lot of instances where it is actually better to throw down this buff for no mana gain. I didn't think we would ever have to do that a single time, but it's actually surprisingly decent if it was for the fact that we didn't have this entangle to deal with. Actually, you know what? Do we have an extra turn here? Please, bless. Why don't you ever hit what I actually need you to hit? I think we're dead. Unless we can just randomly get bless on him. Please, thank you. Come back time. Come back time. Come back time. Lord of Slaughters. Perfectly balanced. See, that's all you need. The one bless. Just needed to actually hit the troop you needed on. It can keep hitting the same wrong troop over and over again. It doesn't retroactively target what's not affected by it. So it can just keep literally hitting the same thing over and over again if it gets super unlucky. Which generally won't happen, but is possible to happen. Let's see. What do we need here? Take a purple for now. Why did you not search? Oh, gosh. Well, then. Yeah, I think we lost. Double death mark dead. At Huts. Good morning, Lestat. Welcome. But anyways, we should probably go do some of the arena event now. All I've been doing is messing with the mythic, which is still fun though. Hey, the fact that you're frozen gives us a 1 in 4 chance that we don't lose. Wow, we actually got it. We actually landed the 1 in 4 chance to not lose. That was very insanely lucky. There we go. But yeah, Lord of Slaughter build, definitely by far my favorite. It's not even close. Zugof's quite a bit clunkier to use it with. Though Zugof's the other really big option. The problem with Zugof in first slots is he's very, very weak initially. At least this guy has a little bit of score reduction. But Zugof has pretty much nothing to keep him alive. His base stats are also super low because he gains 5 to all stats per skull. And once he gets those skulls, his durability becomes okay. But prior to that, he has really low durability for Mythic, particularly a boss troop. Which in some situation makes him die very quickly in first. But anyways, let's start on some arena. Of course, the other thing that we got going on this weekend, aside from the really good new Mythic, is we got an arena event. So, oh, I didn't even claim my rewards from earlier. But this doesn't count. Any arena that already started doesn't count towards your thing. That'd be kind of cool if it did, though. But, anyways. Let's go do our battles. Tome Spider, it's all bad. I think we just repick spam. Hey, Thrall. He's really bad in the arena, though. Shocktopus isn't horrible. 9 true damage. Do you do burn? No, I thought you did random damage and burn. It's just burn. Okay, we'll do, I mean, it's just damage, I mean. So we'll do the true damage build, I guess. What's your attack value? We could put a super high attack in first here. Having an enemy's armor and life does not help that much. Barrier all allies below is kind of interesting. Because you can target first slot, give it armor, and then buff everything below. It's going to be pretty bad in arena because it's only going to get 2 or 3 explosions. However, its attack value is so high, I feel like using it in first slot. Ooh, we got that knight. He does attack, armor, and a barrier. And he covers colors that we don't use yet. And then we'll probably go for a silence or something. We can also do this. It's okay damage. I'd rather have the disable though. It's 1 less mana cost, 3 less damage, but it has silence, but with no resummon. The silence is pretty useful. It's also more durable than the other troop. Not by much though. It's 17 versus 15. Oh yeah, I believe that's our team then. So we want to do it like that, I guess. It's a pretty clunky team. I think it's still good enough to win with, though. Yes, Barrier and Bless all allies per extra turn would have been obviously way stronger. However, that would also be way too broken. I don't think we have any double effects that applies to the entire team when a single extra turn happens. They're starting to add a lot of double effects on extra turn. However, none of them affect all allies or all enemies. So I've had a really big headache all morning, and it is still bothering me. Like that random sharp pain. We could do this on green for really good value. Of course, the one I wanted to destroy didn't do it. Wait, is there a random one? Oh, wait, you don't use green. Why did I think you used green? Never mind. Why did I think both of those two used green? Maybe it was yellow that they both had overlap on. Oh, don't you knock them to the back? Yes, good. Get that thing out of the way. Oh, we got a Doom Skull poke on us. Come on, don't die on us. We need you for your attack. Okay, we can one-shot true damage that if I could just break its barrier. I need literally anything that can break barrier. It doesn't even matter what it is. Come on. Any option at all would work. Oh, our option died. Option number 2. Silence it so it can't do anything, and then target one of its colors. Yeah, I woke up this morning with one. I think it might have been because of how early I woke up. I initially woke up at like 5, but I was like, this is a little bit too early. Then slept for like another 2 or 3 hours. And then I started on the video thingy. We do have alignment there. Or an extra turn, I mean. That's not alignment. Take a skull. I can move on them to last slot. Honestly, I kind of already like their positioning. Which means if we just hit last slot, it should stay exactly the same. Because we want the guy with 9 attack to be in last slot, obviously. So that he can't utilize his attack. And he's kind of already there. The only problem is if we don't get the Shocktopus up, he's like all of our damage. Skulls and Shocktopus pretty much makes up our entirety of our damage output. So if we're getting neither, we're kind of not doing anything. I was going to use this to try to keep other troops alive. For example, itself. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it was HP as well. Never mind. It's only attack and armor. Well, it still protects against one instance of taking 1 damage from that. So technically that still keeps him alive a little bit. Though to a very minuscule degree. Oh no, what color does this use again? I believe it was red and blue. There we go. Worst comes to worst, we could just silence self for red there. Sleeping too much during the day problem. I don't get headaches from that anymore. Though I do that a lot, sleeping during the day. Loader starter with Archdeva is so insane. It might actually be one of my favorite combos in the game now. Though I still really like that Rogue Spider team. And probably like that overall more. Our Rogue Spider team. That's a very interesting option. He's about to die, and I have no way to make that not die properly. There's a problem with both the two moves on the board, and that is they both get him killed. I'm gonna target green. Mostly because I'm concerned with the Devourer. He has resummon. Gosh, that's a lot of damage in Arena. His resummon's really low durability though. Still higher than what was there. Let's target blue so we can then go barrier. And also kills them, obviously. Which is the main reason for doing it, but it also has the side effect of getting this guy to full. And we have exact enough 10 damage to go kill. Perfect. So his durability didn't matter. But yeah, this thing's actually really strong in the current state of Arena. Because they ended up giving him boost ratio based on magic he didn't used to. He used to just have a static amount. And that made him a lot more balanced for Arena. And now he's like too strong for Arena. He's still horrifically bad outside of Arena. But gosh, is he big in Arena. At least we can target purple here. Do we even want to target purple here? Oh, I guess we kind of have to. Okay, there we go. That was almost bad. I got our win. 2 more. Skull? Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, if only that was a green there. We could cascade those purples if that was like a green there. Very unfortunate. I guess we just take a brown for the extra turn there then. It's not too bad. We don't have any good mana right now though. Bit of an explosion. Oh, what can we knock to the back? That would be actually useful to knock to the back. Honestly, once again, I'm kind of already happy with the order that they're in. So I'm literally just going to hit last slot so it does nothing. We'll do this on green. It's got silence, which will help prevent him from transforming if we really had to. So the bigger priority is to get this guy to full mana. Which isn't quite working that well. Also, I just blocked its screen. It probably would have been better just not even casting. I'll go silence the thing just so it doesn't transform away. Don't want that happening. Let's go buff up our first slot just to make sure we have a good skull damager. Because at this point, we can just one-shot the other two. I'm going to deliberately not take mana just so we can go get the thing. Oh, I should take an extra turn blue though. Well, then again, would that have written to yellow? It might have. We'll take this for green. Good thing there's some amount of greens. I didn't actually check to see if there's a green on the board. Because you can't actually target a color if there's 0 on the board. Which is rare for that to happen, but given that it removes it, it definitely can happen if you just keep triggering the same color over and over again. You sometimes run out of that color. Which is bad. Let's see, we'll take that down. I'm pretty sure I have a headache just from trying to wake up too early this morning. Body was like, nope. Let's see. I almost feel like not casting it is the best thing to do in most of these situations. However, I kind of want to move its current first to last, so I actually guess I will cast it. I want to take these Doom Skulls. I could try exploding them, but the chance that 2 explosions would specifically hit it is very unlikely. Oh no. Luckily that was on barrier. Oh, that wasn't though. But yeah, that basically gives it 2 whole hits of durability. One in the sense that it does barrier, and the other in the sense that 3 armor will, in many instances in arena, be enough to get out of kill range. So it gives you like 1.5 hits of durability. It just depends if the armor brings you out of kill range or not. Like right here it does. Right now he'd kill us with 9 damage, but we'll get up to 11 durability. So not only do we gain barrier, but we also get out of kill range. So in that case it gave us 2 hits of durability. One directly, one indirectly. Okay, we should probably start targeting blue and purple so we can actually kill this thing. Since that thing barriering and being very tanky is going to be very annoying for the rest of this battle. Until it's dead. Also, I should probably make sure that doesn't die. Just in case it gets another cast off. Which isn't that likely, given that it's about to be killed itself any second now. Like right now, there we go. And I just gotta deal with this thing. We can silence it, which would be pretty nice. So let's go silence. We then target blue or purple. We'll probably target blue. And it's dead, luckily, off the random skull. There we go. Easy as that. First arena event done? Or first arena thingy done. Not the event, but there we go. Oh, that was our second thing because I didn't claim the other part of the thing earlier. But there's our 3 gem keys. Oh, normally I keep them here, but I guess we'll claim them. Now we have more than 0 gem keys. Our gem key number has increased ever so barely. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No worries, Lord of Slaughter. We'll bring you back there later. But let's mess with Arena a bit more. I want to get at least 3 in so we get to the second reward thingy. And the rest we'll slowly do throughout the weekends. And then we'll mess with the Mythic a bit more. Iron Jaw. Destroy all skulls, gain 5 life and armor, boosted by skulls destroyed. Is actually not horrible in Arena. Dispel an enemy, gains or deal 7 damage, gain 4 magic, and enchant myself. I don't know, Iron Jaw seems pretty good here. Ancient Golems is a free kill outright. Paladin loses a lot of value. Exploded Gem. Deal 8 damage to the first enemy boosted by purple gems destroyed. That's another one that could potentially one-shot. Could maybe have him in second slot in case somehow our Iron Jaw dies. And all 3 of these could technically be okay. I think this one does the overall most damage though. Deal 6 damage to the first enemy and then the last enemy. And then switch them. Or pull something directly to first. However, it does quite a bit less damage. And they all have 10% this week. We'll roll with this, I guess. Iron Jaw Ancient Golem should be enough to just carry this to victory. The rest of our team almost doesn't even matter. I wish his attack was a bit higher though. 9's still pretty good. But he doesn't have any way to gain more attack. Ooh, he might kill my first slot right here. Good, he didn't. But yeah, the Iron Jaw is going to be super hard to kill. The only big issue is even though he destroys the skull and we do get value from it being destroyed. Oh, we can still move that down, nice. We still don't get to actually align more skulls. It just simply destroys them. So in instances like this, it's not too bad to go for the destroy instead. Oh, also this can kill off a bunch of purple. And this kills off a bunch of yellow. Or sorry, off a bunch of blue. We have 2 different one-shot abilities. And then the crab's kind of just there for reordering. Oh, what was the team? Oh, yeah, we'll go mess with the team again. We'll do it after this battle. We'll switch between. I'll go show it real quick. Once we finish this. Let's see. Honestly, I almost feel like having this in first slot. Not just because it has the 1 higher mana, but so it can do its really big ability quicker. Because it does actually have a pretty decent ability. It's basically the exact same as Ancient Golem, just in a different way. But it's effectively doing what Ancient Golem is doing. I'm trying to figure out a location where we can hit enough brown, but there's currently nowheres that would get us enough mana. He's wanting to fill him to full, but there's no way to do so. We'll destroy all skulls, we'll try to kill him. This thing gives us this, and then we just target a bunch of purple and he's dead. Up, or not, slightly short. It's not as good as Ancient Golem, but there we go. Oh, sorry, what was your question? You asked, Archer's fast trait give half mana. Start to all troop. Wait, what? No, it's only to your hero. Archer only affects hero. Not everything on your team. I was wondering what you were asking with that. But no, Archer only affects your hero. Just like any fast trait. It only affects the troop that it has on. There's no troop in the game that gives 50% to everything. That'd be very broken for a lot of teams. Though I might eventually have a typing for everything. Obviously, it's really specific troops everywhere. But anyways, as far as the Lord of Slaughter team, it was this one. We showed it for the video as well. Though I didn't show it with Doomskull. I showed the, showed it with, what's his name? Let's see, we'll take that over. We showed it with Cauldron earlier. Ooh, we lost it too quick. Come back! Web Spinner doing web spinner things. Now Divinish Bala Rope Dart's gonna do Divinish Bala Rope Dart things. Yeah, we're slightly short, but I think we're enough to get rolling. So we do that. We then do that. We then do this again. Check to see if we have green alignment. We do not, so we'll go for Lord of Slaughter. We then double check for green alignment again. This time we do. We then Lord of Slaughter again. And we already won. Mwaha. Yeah, it's pretty insane. It might actually be top 10 strongest teams in the game now, too. It sure feels like it's around there. So Lord of Slaughter got even better. Which is kind of hard to imagine me being even stronger. But apparently it is possible. All you had to do was give him infinite attack. While also filling him back to full mana instantly. There we go. But yeah, that's the team. It's so ridiculously devastating. I haven't found a team yet that's stronger than it, but we'll still mess around here and there. But I'm pretty sure that's about as strong as you're really going to get. I don't think there's anything else where you're really going to be able to get more value out of it than Lord of Slaughter builds. Just because he utilizes all of it. He needs the durability to not die. He needs the attack to kill instantly. And he needs the full mana to fill up his very high 27 mana cost. Also, he uses the Bless Barrier because he needs the barrier to not die and he needs the Bless to get rid of things like Entangle and Freeze from himself. You got it for 400 gem keys? Nice. Is there any way the new mythic could be brought into Guild Wars? I don't think it can be brought into Pure Color. And the main reason for that is just because of how much mana blocked it's going to be. And the mana accumulators are going to be very slow for getting it up. In most situations. We don't have more than a double blue anyways, do we? However, double blue is still pretty good. There's no way to double blue and take that skull. He's going to kill my first slot. I can do it over here, I guess. He still kills my first slot, though, really. He still found a way to get a skull out of it. At least when that dies. That's why I put him in second slot here. So even if that dies, we still have a really high follow-up damage. And if we just get it up again, we kind of just win. Oh no, that's that thing that gains like infinite armor. I gotta take like every one of these yellows. Oh wait, never mind. That's not gonna matter. I have true damage. Even if he had 1,000 armor, this would kill him. Because he doesn't gain any HP, just armor. That's really annoying when you only have physical damage, but Ancient Golem does true damage. Oh, he's gonna get a firebomb on us. I don't think we can stop him. Oh gosh, the Black Beast. Hopefully the firebomb triggers before the Black Beast finishes its thing. Actually, we might be able to stop the firebomb if we really want to. Please don't hit first slot. Good. Oh gosh, this is gonna get so much value. Wait. Did that not do damage to him? It's supposed to. Or did it have a delay effect? Sometimes it has that weird delay effect. Okay, it did. He took the damage, but it didn't show he took the damage. It's one of those weird visual glitches. I was gonna say, he definitely took damage for that. It says destroy, not remove. Which is a bit glitchy. It's been a glitch for like 40 years now, or 5. It's almost the entire duration of the game, and it still hasn't been fixed. It must be a really weird technical issue that they can't fix. Because pretty much the entire history of the game, that glitch has occurred on occasion. It doesn't always happen, but it can happen. Where gems that are destroyed, they still do their damage, but they don't show that they did their damage until the troop takes another instance of damage. So it's still counting the damage, it's just not visually showing that the damage was done until more damage is done to it. It's a very weird glitch that has pretty much always been in the game. In one form or another. Got the egg. Let's durable thing on his team down. Okay, I need him to stop casting him. He has enough durability. He's just blocking my purple at this point. Oh, I wish that was enough damage to kill. You know what is enough damage to kill, though? Oh, not that, because it just changed their location. No! I was gonna kill it with the thing, but now I can't. That's a fail. Oh, now I overkilled the other one. Massive fail. And it's dead, all for 3 damage. Hey, it's enough. It's like super ridiculously weak outside of arena. But in arena, it's not bad. Gets the job done. And this is our last offer for today. Nope. And I'll take one more to get that little bit extra reward. That'll mess with the mythic a bit more. Ooh, Destructibot. Though it's kind of going to overkill a lot of things in arena and might kill itself out. Oh, gain 12 mana back if an enemy dies. Hold up. Give me that. That's 10 damage, right? But if we get a kill with it, it gets all of its mana back. We could use this as first slot. Boosted by the enemy's attack at 2 to 1. Let's say the average enemy has about 8 attack. That's 4 damage. That's 8 damage total. It also gets freeze on them. Oh no, that's not too good. For its mana cost, that's actually pretty bad. Honestly, all 3 of these are pretty bad. Giving an enchant to an ally wouldn't be horrible because we could directly do it onto the thing to get it rolling. It's also pretty tanky for first slot. Bullet will be kind of clunky, but it covers every last color. If we want something strong, we'd probably go Toguraki. Yeah, that guy would have better survivability though, and it covers every last color in case we somehow don't get a yellow for the final draft. Toguraki's 2-1. No, he's 3-1. Which means generally he's only going to hit for 9 true damage. It's not horrible. I'd rather have the tankiness though, and have a second tank. Oh, good. And now we definitely get to cover yellow. If I took the other one, we wouldn't have been able to cover yellow. Do we take Giant Crab again? I think we just go Spider Knight. It's only 7 damage, but it's also 7 mana cost, so it's 1-to-1 based on mana cost. And it has a web on it. This guy has positive value, but we might not necessarily want the troop switch. Plus, it might block our blue. Yeah, we're going to go with this. This is a really bad draft, but hopefully Kendrila can carry us. So we want to go Unicorn, Bullets, this thing, keep it nice and safe, and Spider Knight all the way in the last slots to tank, back line tank. We're not going to be able to utilize this 10 attack, but we will very much be able to utilize its ability to go crazy. Do I see the new mythic going well with Iron Gut or Ketris? I tried it with Ketris. It was kind of average. I didn't really care for it too much with Ketris. I haven't tried it with Iron Gut yet. It would definitely have potential. You basically get to double Devour with it off of Iron Gut. So you get to Devour, then Devour. Normally I have enough mana accumulation on a team like that, though, that you wouldn't necessarily need that kind of aspect. But it does have it as an option. So basically what you'll want to do with this team is bring them to kill range, or a 10 damage kill range, and then have her just poke them, and just do that over and over again. That's pretty much the whole premise at this point. Just poke to kill range, and then just kill. And so far that's working out pretty well, actually. Until it doesn't. We don't have that many pokes on this team, though. Or at least not good pokes. I could always just cast its ability if we really want to, when it doesn't get the full mana from it. Oh, there we go. It's a bit of a weird team, but it gets the job done. Arena events make you do some of the weirdest teams ever, as far as the teams you have to compose to win, based on what it gives you. I just need a red or blue. Of course, neither are available. What's your convert again? Blue to... Oh, of course, it's one of the colors I need. Blue to purple. I can't really deny... Oh, no, that's an extra turn. Oh, no, he's about to get a lot of purple. Wait, he doesn't have anything that uses purple, though. Why would you draft that as your first option and then not pick a single purple? This is one of the weirdest drafts I've ever seen. He drafted a... Unless he literally had no purple the entire time. But didn't you just repick it? Then maybe it still shows up in that instance. Though it could just be... I wonder if you repick your team immediately, does it actually get put into the drop table as one of the teams? Like if you just randomly choose troops? Because it almost seems like what his team is, randomly chosen troops. Because that doesn't make any sense because you draft that first in the current state of the game. The ultra rare gets drafted first. Which would make that composition extremely weird if you actually choose to get the rest. Let's see. Take that for now. Biggest issue here is Lamia might actually cause us an issue. It's actually a little bit of a bad situation. Lamia might actually kill us. That is very concerning. Our win conditions in one-shot range. I just want to pass my turn in order to poke Lamia, because I didn't want to give him that. Gosh, almost everywhere gives him value. I want that skull so badly. Lamia's next cast is going to be somewhat devastating. Also, webbing it does basically nothing. I will do this first. Like, I think we won. Yeah, we won. Even if that wasn't there, we still had the Knight poke. The Knight of Poking. Take that over. This thing does have enchant. I think we kill his little spider knight. The other guy's in 1 damage range, which is very annoying because we actually have no way of hitting him right now. Unless we go get this knight up, I guess. Bit of a weird thing to target, but I think it's actually the way to go here. Just so we can get another kill secured. Unfortunately, he's going to get ability. He better not get the 50% summon. Oh, wait, never mind. It's actually 100% summon. Oh, no. I'm going to let him get skull distracted here. Oh, he didn't fall for the skull distract. Oh, I guess we take the skull then. Oh, that wasn't too bad of an interaction then. Could have gone a little smoother, though. Oh no, he killed my good troop, though he also killed himself, so. Not too bad. Because worst comes to worst, 2 skulls wins. Or 1 if we have it on Doom Skull, there we go. Horned Guardian in your drafting pool. I know, right? He's really bad in Arena, though. As good as he was for his faction, he's actually pretty bad in Arena, the Horned Guardian. Also, we haven't had a chance to devour with this guy a single time. This thing does have a devour chance, but it requires 13 plus brown on the board, which has happened 0 times so far. Exact kill range. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, he still has 1 mana. No. I didn't see the thing. Gosh, this is going to be super overkill. Okay, we'll take that over. That still works out, though. Obviously, we are allowed to cast her when she doesn't get a kill. As, like, trying to get the kill. But I can still pressure damage at any point with her. Even if they're not in kill range. I was gonna say we could go web the other guy. Actually, we can't because he's blessed. And at this point, it's just a matter of killing this tank. It can't out durability or damage output, so we should be fine. That doesn't gain barrier right now. It's fine. There we go. Sometimes I can't tell when it's blessed, because blessed and barrier actually look relatively similar, because they have that like really glowy effect around them. Also, once we finish this arena run, we'll go hand it a code, and then we'll mess with the mythic a bit more for the rest of the stream. But yeah, so far, Lord of Slaughter is definitely looking like the way to go. I guess we'll try Iron Gut next, because I haven't actually messed with Iron Gut with it yet. Ketris I don't feel like worked too well, but Iron Gut could. Especially because the automatic extra turn. Basically just like a standard Iron Gut team, but with a Bless instead of Curse. Or, you know, the mana accumulator guy. I think I do it on this and hope we get a really good setup. Ideally what we want is this guy to get full so we could go double tap and then kill from there. It's not gonna be enough damage though. Oh, that's not good. That's a lot of damage. Oh, 1 versus 1. We definitely have the advantage, though. Oh, we might as well just immediately throw down our ability, given the situation. Okay, this is somewhat bad. The next person who doesn't attack wins. Though his skull doesn't kill, my skull will, though. But if he casts before we cast, he wins. So I think we just won. Unless he got like a Doomskull skull poke there. Would have been his only way to win. There we go. Okay, that's all the arena will do for now, since we'll still be spreading it across the other 3 streams. Oh, there we go. We got the first 2 rewards. We got the 3 gem keys, and we got the 1,000 shards, which is basically the equivalent of 10 diamonds. So 3 gem keys, 10 diamonds, and then the rest of the rewards are 2 event keys. Wait, is it 4 and 3 or 3 or 2? No, I think it's 3 and 2. 3 gem keys and 2 event keys. So we got 3 gem keys. We got the 10 diamonds. As 1,000 shards. We get 2 event keys. Then we get 60 writs, which is basically like half a deed, or like 1/20th of an imperial. And then an orb. This is the final reward. And of course we get the 3 offers per day that we already got today's 3. Anyways, let's mess with Lord of Slaughter once. And then try out a new team. Probably the Iron Gut one. Let's do both of them in Explode. No, we can do PvP, I guess. Okay. So where was I? Skull. Yeah, this one. You might be able to run both Bless and Curse. You'd have to sacrifice a mana accumulator though. That was not an extra turn, and that is very bad. Luckily, this team has a backup plan, and that backup plan is win off a Doomed Club. I like that this team has a backup plan. So even when Lord of Slaughter dies, it's like, yep, Doomed Club. Go do your thing. And then we'll go mess with the other team. We'll do Iron Gut next. But it's going to be kind of interesting every single time a new mythic comes out, because it's basically going to be a does it work with Archdeva kind of thing. It's one of those things you're going to almost have to check for every mythic going forward, which is going to make this decently meta, at least in the sense that you always have to think about it for any team that ever exists. Because you're going to have to check it for every mythic now that ever gets added to the game, on if Archdeva is actually viable or not for it. So there's a good chance this guy's actually S tier. To such a degree that literally every mythic that ever exists, you will have to check with that troop just to see if it's usable. Just because of how good the synergy would be if it is. Let's go test Iron Gut now. I still need to come up with more Lord of Slaughter. Or not, I mean, what's his name? But yeah, I didn't care for the Ketris build. Ketris build seemed kind of meh. But, it's mostly because Ketris already has a relatively low mana cost. The Iron Gut's not that much higher. Iron Guts. Archdeva. I guess we go Mountain Crusher as our only accumulator, because we do still need Curse. And then we'll go like Carandera or something. Normal Carandera, not enraged. There's actually a lot of instances where normal Carandera... How do you spell Carandera? Oh, it's Carandera. But yeah, normal Carandera is actually better than enraged. Because of how its curse works. Though not if we're not hitting that many extra turns. I don't know, just for fun, let's use enraged. We got enraged, we might as well use enraged. What do we need for banner? I guess brown... What are we not using, or are we using everything? Pretty sure we're using everything. 1, 2, 3, 4... Actually, it's easier doing this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're using everything. I'm leaning towards just a double brown, no minus. And changing our class to something semi-tanky like a Titan. The problem with Archmages in this kind of team is our first slot would die too quickly. Though I guess in a PvP sense that wouldn't really matter because High King Iron Gut. You know what? We're going to keep it as Archmages, actually. Hero dying somewhat matters, but shouldn't matter too much. The only problem is our only mana generator is dead if Hero dies. Please devour. Of course not. Okay, now you can't not devour. And now any skull kills. It works. Main premise being that regardless of what point you are within the game, unless you're like really early game, using Archdeva on Iron Gut should be enough to bring you into one-shot range to 100%. We're going way overshooting 100% though. We hit like over 150. But in pretty much every instance in the game, except for extremely early game, which would be very hard to even own those two troops that early in the game. But you should pretty much always be able to get full 100 attack off it. We're not even using attack tokens right now either. I still want to throw the initial Devour though in hopes we get lucky. Because it's free, we might as well. Even though we're normally going to fail because 50%'s like 0% chance. Can you please stop reviving things? And then we almost deliberately let Hero die just so Iron Gut can do his massive skulls. Because obviously in a PvP sense, it doesn't matter if Hero dies. In Delves it matters, in PvP it doesn't. Same as for Explore if we were to run this for Explore 12. Though I don't think this would be viable for Explore 12 compared to other options. I would sooner use the Lord of Slaughter team for that specifically. Thank you. It actually got a Devour prior to getting the buff. That's not bad. And you can make this team a lot safer by using a tanky hero class, so it would make it slower because you don't have as much purple mana. Personally, I don't feel like you should ever use Archdeva in first slot. More often than not, though this is a rare exception to it, but more often than not, you want to buff whatever your first slot is so that you can get the attack value for the extra speed. And if Archdeva is in first slot, you would never buff itself because obviously you would gain no mana for doing so. The team we're using right now is a slight exception, just because the whole premise of what we're doing is to get the Iron Gut and then deliberately let our hero die by Carandera. Ooh, we just got silence. Because the team composition we're currently doing, we're using hero to initially mana generate, then deliberately letting it die. So he's really struggling to die right now. Actually, probably should just let it die there. Because Iron Gut's obviously one shot. Once we can do it. Or just do that, there we go. Let's see what take it over. But yeah, we're currently using Archdeva's non-blocking capabilities in this team. Except we're using it to unblock Carandera instead of unblocking our entire team. Please let me cast. Come on, one skull and we kill. That's all we need. One singular skull. Or an Iron Gut. Actually, Iron Gut won't kill it. Oh no, we just got curse on him. Haha. Oh, that's funny. Because he has a chance to curse per turn. That's actually a rather interesting mechanic. Because even when we're at a point where we're not getting that many extra turns, like right now, did we really just do damage off of Brown? Because of Iron... I almost forget Iron Gut even has a final trait. He steals 4 life when he takes Brown. And that just triggered the thing. That's funny. Okay, and then we won. But yeah, Carandera can just randomly get cursed out of nowhere. It's a 40% chance to curse the entire team per turn. And while that's a little bit inconsistent if you need curse on like turn 1 or 2, with the team we're currently using, it actually is working out pretty well. Because even though we are actually turn spamming to some capacity, we normally don't need the Devour until a couple turns in, or the curse. So it not affecting it immediately isn't too bad. And in that meantime, we can just devour the things that are devourable. Oh wait, why did I take that? Whoops. Because we guarantee you have to pass a turn in order to do the thing anyways. Oh yeah, I should probably be careful with that, shouldn't I? Whoops. Should probably kill Lust first. Please let me cast. Oh wait. I thought we had mana. Did something drain us? Oh, Scion. Hello. I forgot you exist. Scion used to be meta back in the day when no mana drain existed. Mana drain immunity existed. Because obviously it was very strong when nothing had immune to its ability. Though it's still very strong when it actually does get value. Doesn't matter which way we take it, we'll do it that way, I guess. Can I check your team to see if you need to change anything? Lord, Archdeva, Mountain, and Leprechaun with Sentinel class. You wouldn't really need Sentinel class if you're using it in 3rd slot. Your hero. Also, Doomed Club would be better damage output. So what are you using for mana accumulation? Leprechaun? It could end up working that way. You would definitely want to change your class, though. Sentinel in 3rd's not really going to do much. Let's see. Take that over. Yeah, this is the way that we set it up. Definitely my favorite team so far with it. Oh, so we're doing this with Archmage's hero class. The reason for this is it gets Thrall up a lot quicker. Which might not seem like much, using it literally just for that, but it makes a difference. Being able to get him in 1 turn instead of 2 makes a really huge difference. It also helps gets the Archdeva up a couple turns earlier. Allows us to 1-turn Thrall and allows us to get Archdeva ever so slightly quicker. Unfortunately, it doesn't help us much if there's no purple on the board. I keep checking to see if we're frozen on something, and it feels like we're frozen on nothing, even though we're frozen on 3 colors. Because every option we keep getting, we're not actually frozen on. Alright, now we just need to go Bless crazy. I'm actually going to take it like this. It gives us less mana, but it gives us more Barrier Bless. Which I'm trying to land, though we didn't quite land properly. I think I'm going to go for a buff here just to make sure it doesn't die. Even though we don't get the attack value from it. I think it's still worth it for the survivability. Do we have alignment on this? No. Yes. Corner right over there. I like how we're entangled, yet we're still attacking as if we're not entangled. Just because he does so much damage. That even through entangle, it's absurd value. We're entangled. Oh wait, never mind, we were. At some point there we got a Bless. Which is also one nice factor of this team. Because Lord of Slaughter normally will just cast spam even if he is entangled. And in this case, we can actually randomly get him cleansed off of the final troop. Ideally, that would hit him like immediately. It keeps hitting himself like so often. Which is very annoying. Obviously, we need that hitting 1st slot, ideally. I'm going to take a purple here, which might seem like a weird move, but I want the mana. And now another weird move is going to be to buff something that already has full mana. That is something I was not expecting to be a thing. Casting this thing on something that already has full mana. The amount of times I do it is surprisingly high. But you're actually getting good value for it. His buff is a lot higher than it might seem on paper. Like, this is one buffing troop that's actually not useless. It's like almost 100 all stats. Which is very high. Most buffers aren't worth using just because it's really conditional. And it ends their turn. It doesn't really have good side effects. Normally doesn't have good traits. But, yeah, this thing just bursts so much stats so quickly that it's actually usable. Surprisingly. Even if you're not using the mana at all. Oh, so I just ruined my purple alignment. Whoops. Oh, now I really ruined my purple alignment. He just converted them all. Do we have green? No. Do we have purple? No. I can try fight off of Skyda. Ooh. Shiny. Up, dead. Up, super dead. Still winnable though. Gotta bring out that backup plan. Though he needs full mana to backup plan properly. No, don't kill, please. No. Backup plan won't work. Actually, Thrall solo? Can we win with Thrall? Can we win with Thrall just soloing an entire battle? You got this, Thrall. We should have taken Scolder, actually. Whoops. Probably would have been a bit better to Skull. Come on, Thrall. No, Thrall. Was worth a shot. Feeding something to full mana that only has a 6 mana cost. The backup plan. But no, if we lose Lord or Slaughter, we still have a chance of winning off of Hero. The only problem with that instance was got a bit unlucky. I think we just take a purple here. Once again, we keep getting bless on everything except the thing that actually needs it. Please bless first slot before he dies. Okay, well now we can't bless him or buff him. Zugoff! He got us. Zugoff doing Zugoff things. Hello, Original Mix. Welcome. Yes, the current highest mana cost technically in the game is that one Daemon Gnome. It's not viable to ever use though, because it kills itself when it does its ability. But yes, he technically has the highest mana cost in the game at 50. At no point is it viable to ever use, similar to all the gnomes, except for Cedric. Cedric's the unusable one. Gosh, can we stop losing our main win condition the second the battle starts? That'd be great. These battles are vicious. I'll take that out. It's high level PvP though. We got a recast, but we don't have any alignment for it, so let's destroy everything. And it should be dead. The backup plan wins. But even if Lord of Slaughter dies, we just buff Doomed Club, it should be enough to win more often than not. It'll be slower, obviously, but it should still win. In case the enemy just goes super heavy with skulls initially. I feel like he never gets bless. Of course, it is only 1 in 4 chance, but still. To buff or not to buff? It still feels very weird buffing him at full mana. But it's still surprisingly effective. Too bad there wasn't a way to put freeze in this team. I guess theoretically you could replace out Hero for Frost Mage, but you lose the purple gain. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Ow. Ow. That's a lot of damage. We can actually lose this. Let's see. Thrall. How do you not gain full mana? Are we on minus purple right now? We are. Hold up. We are on -1 purple right now. Because our Archmagus is stunned. Which means all the purple gain that we have from... I was like, wait, I thought we had Archmagus. We do, but he's stunned. So we don't have any purple gain from it. So we have the -1 purple. But it had so much purple from Archmagus, I was like, yeah, that -1 purple won't matter. And then the thing got stunned, and it's like, ah, it mattered. That's kind of funny. Because I was wondering, like, how on earth are we -1 purple? But it's because Archmagus got stunned, and we're actually on -1 purple. But generally, that'd be a +2 purple, like it is right now. It says, wait, +3. Wait, what? I'm even more confused. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You have Magic Link, too. But when they're all stunned, we lose that +4. Because currently, we're at +4 or -1 purple. +4 purple with -1 purple. So normally, that'd be +3 purple. But when they're all stunned, it's actually -1 purple because all the traits that have the purple link don't work when stunned. Thank you, finally, though it's not really that useful in this particular instance, but I'll take it. If nothing else, it gives it barrier as well. Yeah, we'll buff it. I will never get over how often we actually do that while it's already at full mana. But it works. Though he kind of died, so I guess technically it didn't work. Though it was a lot of damage. Actually, we might just overall just completely lose here. We're gonna do that to try to distract him, though it didn't really distract him, it just gave him a bunch of skulls. Yeah, and then we died to that. No, Zugov. What's with the Zugovs killing this team? Zugovs are getting a good win rate on this thing. This mythic's still a little bit towards the slower side. Like, Thrall's trying to fix that problem. They can only go so far. We got a bit of a lack of purple issue here. Still very much a lack of purple issue. Oh, I could take an extra turn blue there. Whoops. Which might have given us Bless. So would it give us purple? Board really does not want to give us purple. Now it did. Now can we just hit Bless on first slot and we'll be good to go? Do I buff him while he's down? I guess we do. We don't get the attack value, but he still gains the mana and durability. Thank you. That's exactly what we needed. And now we just win. Kind of. Not exactly. Let's see. This board does not want to give us anything good. Oh, I forgot. This is like 0 gems now that they're webbed. It really does not want to give us value. I almost feel like casting it just to try to get alignment, but he's going to backfire so hard. So we'll do this instead. Oh, that backfire too. As long as we can still get this castle. No, a double web spitter. The horror. At least we got a billion blesses now. I couldn't have done that earlier when we really needed them. Let's see. Do we have alignment? No. Let's go for that again. It died a web spinner now. It was doing so good earlier. Now it's not wanting to go for us. Yeah, if you don't end up getting it this weekend, a new mythic. There's still all of next week. So you still got time. Please bless first slot. Alright, we still didn't get it. Just gonna do this and hope one of these extra turns hit it. Got it, good. I got 1. It's over. We just throw a buff on it. Get all the durability we need. Hope this doesn't miss. And we won. See, now why can't it do that every time? That's what it's supposed to do. If we get that to happen, it would win so quickly every time and be nice and smooth. But the consistency at doing that is very bad. Oh, I guess we'll take this one. It's not really a real team, but we'll kill it real quick. Might as well. But I do personally feel like the Lord of Slaughter route's the best route for it. Iron Gut route doesn't seem bad though at all. It's definitely rather interesting because instead of using 2 Iron Guts, you can now use Iron Gut with this thing instead, which is actually better than 2 Iron Guts. Kind of. I don't know. It depends how you look at it. But I don't know. I feel like overall it'd be better than 2 Iron Guts. Like Iron Gut with Archdeva instead of double Iron Gut. Does seem like the way to go. Because I know some people occasionally would run double Iron Gut. But it does seem like if you're going to want to go that way, instead you would just go Iron Gut into Archdeva, which would be better than it. It also requires you to not have 2 Iron Guts. You would only need 1 copy of it instead of 2. Of course, you'd still need 2 mythic copies. Just 2 different mythic copies, not the same one. Which is obviously better than needing 2 of the same. We're gonna risk... Oh, wait. I was gonna say we're gonna risk Lord of Slaughter. Oh, wait. You know what? We can do this. I was like, wait, we don't have full mana. Yes, we do. We always have 4 mana with Archdeva. I wonder what Archdeva seems like with some legends. I haven't actually tested with any legend build. Mostly because obviously they get a lot less value than a mythic would. I don't know. I can't really think of a single mythic that would gain enough value. I'm sorry, a single legend that would gain enough value to justify it. But you don't have to use it only on mythics. Can be used on literally anything. It's just the higher their mana cost, the more likely it is to give them positive value. But yeah, here's one of those instances where we get way too slow of a start and then the team kind of just crumbles. Also, we similar to a Beatrix team, we do lose the ability to cleanse once we are stunned. Because no longer can we bless for that duration, which makes 4 times stun off Obsidious really good at countering this guy, because he becomes literally useless after he's casted, since the traits are the only thing he would have had left otherwise. Taking it that way so we couldn't do a skull, yet he still finds a skull off a sky. I did that specifically so you couldn't hit us. And he still found a way. Still won, though. Oh yeah, I meant to go hand out a code. Let me go do that. Still haven't done that. Almost forgot we even have codes again. We got them as of last night. Or technically 2 nights ago, but I didn't notice midway through the stream. 1 moment. I never put them in a notepad yet. I need to do that before I lose track of how many we've handed out. Wouldn't be too big a deal, but it might take longer to figure out what code is the one compared to just having it in the thing. Where on earth is my... Where's the code section? Where is the code section? Did I X out of it earlier? Apparently. It's not where I normally keep it. Okay, I guess we'll just go to it. Oh, I think I might have, I think I was checking something on the forum earlier and left the page. What a fail. Okay, we're back on it now. Oh wait, why did not copy the thing? There we go. Hey, here it goes. Go. Here's the redeem code used on gemsawar.com with the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath the settings menu. Whatever your game says in the bottom left corner underneath settings is what you put in right over here. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters, starting with 3WA. And give same word as always. Somewhere's in here. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. There you guys go. Enjoy. Also, that 1 gem key, 0.1% chance over the course of this weekend, given that we'll have 4 redeem codes. 1 now, 1 tonight stream, and then the other 2 across the other 2 night streams. You know, every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every night. But between those keys, someone is bound to get the mythic. Between the 4 gem keys that we hand out this weekend, 1 person statistically is likely to get the mythic. There is a possibility no one does. But that'd be 1,200, 0.1% chances. So very likely someone from one of those codes will get the mythic. Anyways, guess we'll mess with the mythic a few more times. Let's do the Iron Gut team again. The Iron Gut one was rather interesting. You know what? Let me go test this in Explore 12. We haven't tried Iron Gut in Explore 12 yet. Let's see what it could do. Does this place have any immune to Devour? I don't believe it does. I can't remember. Well, we haven't. We have Curse, so it doesn't even matter. Let's see. Yeah, of course, this chance of specifically getting a mythic from one single gem key is very, very ridiculously low. But it is not impossible. I just realized something, though. We can't deliberately let our hero die. Just because it won't die quick enough. Maybe we use Essence of Evil and put Iron Gut in first slot. What if we did that? Essence of Evil, but have Iron Gut in first. Specifically for Explore. For other locations, that might be a little bit too dangerous. But for Explore 12, I think we can get away with that. That way our skulls can actually one-shot. I'm going to do a really weird move. I'm going to not take any of the skulls, so we just kill with Iron Gut. Let's go do that. Let's go put Iron Gut in first, but use Essence of Evil instead. It costs 4 higher mana costs, but it has Curse on it, plus it has... Oh, plus we then get to go into green as well, which feeds into enraged Carandera. Nice. Okay. Oh, it does make it so we... Oh, no, we still use brown. Let's see. We go Essence... Theoretically, we can even go Jar of Eyes or something. Though, that technically, this is actually less mana cost than Jar of Eyes in the current state of the game. Since they nerfed it. Fireblade? What do you mean by Fireblade? Fireblade? Not sure what you're referring to. Oh, I need to go change our banner to green. Let's see. +2 green, +1 brown wouldn't hurt. What color are we not covering now? Or are we still covering everything? Why does it feel like we're missing something? No, we're still covering everything. I want just the double green banner. There it is. Oh, the triple damage thingy? You could do that with Zugoff build and double fill Zugoff very quickly. Gosh, all the mana we need to go quickly is not popping up here. Alright, we got everything now. So we throw that down. We then throw that down. We then throw that down. We then throw an essence on something. And now all we have to do is find the skulls. It's gonna be somewhat slow though, compared to other options. Oh, I could have extra turned and taken that skull. Could have won the previous turn. But yeah, to use it with Fireblade, we'd have to build into Zugoff. And do, Slayer. Or actually, I don't know. We could go with safer option. Zoo. I'm actually probably going to go the other guy. Angry Mob. I don't know. Would we still go Thrall? What's the difference in Gem Destroy? Because Angry Mob uses 2 colors. And then we go Hero with triple. My biggest concern here is Hero's going to die way too quick. Where on earth is Flamer? There we go. Okay. Let's see. And then we change our banner to red, brown. +2 red, +1 brown. Oh no, that's gonna be a minus purple though. Let's see. What are we not using? Green. There's some good minus green banners. +2 red, yellow is not horrible. We'll go with that, I guess. And then we buff here. Oh, class needs to be Slayer, obviously. Mechanist used to have triple damage for like a week, and then he never did again. And obviously do a Slayer. Oh, so far that team just played like a normal Zoogoff. Because we didn't actually get to use the Archmages. Which I feel like is going to be the issue with a lot of these battles. Is you're not even going to get the chance to cast Archmages. Because Zoogoff's just going to do Zoogoff things. Before Archmages even gets a chance to get value. Basically meaning you could have had better value just having a Leprechaun there or something. There we go, we got to use it for once. This allows us to pick up the extra turn kill thing. Or, you know, off the insta kill. Because you don't actually need the skull damage by that point, so even if hero dies, kind of has a backup. Well, the Lord or Slaughter one is basically the alternative for no Zoogoff. Not a triple damage variant, but you know, the same premise of kill quickly with skulls. But yeah, a lot of these battles we can't really get value from it. However, I guess we're technically getting barrier value. Because if it gets barrier on hero, it made hero not die. Potentially. Which is still value enough. Making sure hero doesn't die. That should be a match. Assuming hero doesn't die. We could tell that it got barriered. Yep, it would have died otherwise. Okay, it did get value there. Because it gave barrier to first slot, though of course we have no control what it goes over. But yeah, this could be new meta. It seems decently quick. It's a lot safer too because of barrier. And this thing has resummon. If you're wondering why I use this instead of Thrall, it's mostly because of the resummon. I had a feeling we'd need it with the quick double Zoogoff. Let's take a brown here. Please don't kill it. 1 HP. Wonderful. I believe it's like 50-50 between that and something else. Oh yeah, it either does damage or summons. I thought it always did damage, but no, it's either or. It's either summon or damage. But yeah, I don't know. Is this new meta for Explore? It's definitely not the quickest. The Skyla team's still the absolute quickest, but its consistency is... Unless you're going for a world record, you would like never use it. But this thing's consistency is flawless so far. It hasn't lost a single one. Its speed is decent. And by decent, I mean very quick. So of course, ideally, you don't want hero dying. Obviously, it goes quicker when it doesn't die. And that should be match, assuming hero doesn't die.
'Cause
And even battles when you don't get value from it, you still sometimes get value off a barrier. Because that's a one whole instance of damage, hero can survive longer. And with how quick hero dies sometimes, it's pretty useful. And it'll deliberately not take that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'd take something even worse. Ooh, that's bad. It's a really weird situation. Angry mob overfilling into other angry mob. Had a feeling that would happen. We got it. And it kills. I just realized I'm still using magic right now. We could be using seasons. Though if nothing else, magic might actually be the way to go just because it gives more gem spawn to the angry mobs. Which gives us higher mana consistency. Because worst comes to worst, buff Zugoff will win the battle. Like, there's almost no way buff Zugoff wouldn't win. With that much extra stats. I wish there was a viable way to put Zugoff into second slot, though. Theoretically, we could, but it makes your mana accumulation a lot slower. I don't think it would be worth it. Because most battles, it wouldn't even matter. Metal the mobs? What does it gain for being meddled? It just gains durability. So more often than not, it being upgraded is not going to do anything. Though there's a possibility it'll give it enough durability to get outside of a kill range. Which would give it one turn tankier. It'll either do literally nothing or make them one turn tankier. Oh, why did I do that? We had a skull. That's the only problem with using this. I keep wanting to go for the ability if we have it. Yeah, the skull is actually quicker if it's on the board. Oh, I don't want to give him that, but I guess we'll take our manas. Okay, I'll do Flamer. I feel like we're barely casting Flamer. We'll get value out of it here. We can actually take a one-shot there. And then we go for the Zugoff doing his normal thing. This team's quite a bit slower without a Leprechaun, though. That's the biggest thing holding it back. Because in order to put the mythic that we're using on the team, we had to sacrifice Leprechaun. Which is the only big concern with this team. Oh, can you get the team code? Sure, I can go do the team code real quick. But I gotta do it after this battle. I don't think this is quicker than the other team, though. The biggest issue is you have to sacrifice Leprechaun for Archdeva. And even though a Leprechaun is an ultra rare, it's basically one of the best troops in the entire game. And as far as quick mana start is concerned, it's even quicker than, or, you know, it helps us more than this team. Because we're getting such a slow start. Like, once it gets going, it's insane. But the very start of it is a bit slower. And that matters a lot, given that the battle normally takes like 30 seconds. So to have a slower start that takes like 30 seconds to get started is kind of bad, because it's like the whole duration of the battle just to get it rolling. So overall, I don't personally feel like this will actually be better than the other one. It's interesting. And its overall capability of winning is definitely higher. But you're exchanging safety for time. It's almost like using Dragon Guard in first slot, where you're sacrificing your time for safety. Or, you know, for consistency. And while you have to do that to some degree, like not using the Skyla team, just because it's normally way too risky. This one, I think, sacrifices a little bit too much time. Because we go so long because of not having a good Leprechaun start. Because there's no Leprechaun. It's basically like getting a zero value Leprechaun. It is cool being able to cast this twice, though. but not enough so to make it viable, I don't think, in comparison. That's still good, though. It is undeniably good. It's just not better than the other one, it doesn't feel. Oh, we could even just time it. It's pretty obvious. We technically don't need to time it. It's pretty obvious that this is slower than the other Zugov build. But it's an interesting concept. If nothing else, if you wanted to do that for like delves, if you had even red as a color, you can do that build. This team can completely function off of just red. So any delve that uses red, you can use that. But yeah, let me go paste it in chat. I think Isabel wanted it. Honestly, I feel like that's what it's going to be used for, red Guild War. I mean, not Guild War. Though, hold up. If you change the weapon, that would be red Guild War, wouldn't it? Though instant kill is kind of weird. Hold up. We can make this into red Guild War. Where'd it go? If you change the weapon into not that weapon, that's red Guild War team. Because you're only using one angry mob, even though you're normally going to end with 2 angry mobs. Well, I'll go post this one into chat. Let's see. Random ad. Oh yeah, there's our video that we were doing. But yeah, don't forget, anyone who didn't catch it yet, we covered a video going over the mythic. We did that earlier. Okay, how do I get there from here? I believe if I just click here, we can get to the stream. I don't forget to go catch that. Okay, how do I get there? Oh, nope. There's the thing. Mute that. Leave a like on our stream. Pause it. Why is it still making noise? There we go. And there you guys go. There is the code for the one that we just did. Yes, if you were to replace it out, you'd likely go Doomed Crossbow or a mana accumulation red. If you don't have Doomed Crossbow. But, yeah, let's see. What would the Guild War red variant be? Let's go check. There's a couple different weapons we could use here. That's based on Elf, so that's not going to work out. Dawnbringer has too high a mana cost. Doom Crossbow could definitely work. Yeah, I think Doomed Crossbow is going to be the way to go. Oh, Fist of Heaven has 2 Divines to work off of. It's not horrible, not the best either. Also, with half mana start, we could have synergized with Angry Mob. I kind of forgot about that. Because you can half mana start Angry Mob off of Holy Saint Astra. That's not for Red Guild War, but I mean just in general. For if you're building a human build out of it. Which means the meta for human builds. I wonder if you could build into Tesla properly that way. Hold up. I gotta go test the team. Oh, Quetzalma Green I wanted to see for Green Guild War. But hold up. I need to go test the team. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold. Wait. Do we go different? Yeah, I think we still keep the same weapon. But we can do Angry Mob here. Not sure why I didn't do this initially. It's even more human based this way too. I just kind of wanted to empower, but this might actually be overall more mana. Just the way that it works. Let's see. Oh, there's an issue though. We can only feed it off of red, which kind of makes me want to change our banner to red, purple. +2 red, +1 purple. Oh, I don't want a minus green though. What's the minus blue banners? Is there any good minus blue for what we need? No, I need red. It's not the best, but it does what we need it to do. The +2 red's the most important part. So it's either that into yellow or that into green. So I guess we'll do it into green. Though doing it to yellow could get Archdeva up ever so slightly quicker. I'll do it to that. Oh, that's one of those weird banners though that a lot of people don't have. Because it's one of the war coin banners. Oh well. You can just use the green one then. I'm not even sure it makes much of a difference either way. Yeah, let's go test this team now. The one that we showed for the video, but different mana accumulator. Instead of using the power thingy. It worked really well for the video as well when we did it. I actually haven't done it yet this stream. But we did show it for the video earlier this morning. So we do that, get a bunch of death marks, do this. Hope one of them gets randomly death mark killed like this morning. Do that again. And then angry mob like crazy. And hope Beatrix doesn't go crazy. Yeah, that's match. Enchant will give full mana, so I figured we just enchant there. It's not bad. If nothing else, at least we made Deathbringer not useless. This might be one of the only few viable Deathbringer teams in the entire game. Deathbringer is still very underwhelming. But, it's not useless. Oh no. Starting to get rather clunky. Let's see, we'll throw that down again. Get a nice Deathbringer down twice. Come on, Death Marks, do your thing. That might not even matter at this point. And one nice thing is they did give Deathbringer slightly higher base damage than Dawnbringer. I think it's like 8 higher damage or something, even though it has a higher mana cost. So when you're filling it automatically to full mana, you get to utilize that extra damage a little bit better. Since it's auto-filling to full. Which is something we weren't able to do prior to today. Since such a mechanic did not exist. Because full mana is obviously much different than half mana. Gosh, this NV resummon. Luckily we had the extra stats to just kill it out because of the attack. I still can't get over how much stats it gives. It's almost giving 300 stats for one cast. Which for PvP-like situations is actually pretty high. 1,000 all stats, or not 1,000, that would obviously be very broken. 100 all stats, I mean, not counting magic. 100 magic would be way too broken, obviously. Could you imagine if this thing gave 100 magic? That'd be way too hilariously broken. I kind of wish we could see what it would look like, just so they could nerf it. But imagine if it was 100 all stats instead of 100 all stats except magic. And that'll be full mana next turn regardless of what we do, so we can take that skull. Oh, we took an extra... No, I didn't want an extra turn! Why is it we always get the extra turns out of nowhere when we don't need it at all? Yet when we need it for, like, Guild Wars, we're never gonna see it. That should kill. 1 HP, luckily Burn killed it. That's not bad. It's definitely... I wouldn't say one of the weakest ones, but, there's better options. But hey, that's like the strongest Dustbringer's ever gonna get. Realistically. I'm not aware of what a Dustbringer team stronger. So hey, we made Dustbringer somewhat not useless. The biggest issue with Dustbringer is it's really RNG based, because one of the ways that you want to ideally get kills is through death marks. And the fact that it is full AoE instead of concentrated damage also makes it kind of weird. Because even as you get kills through death marks, your damage from your weapon is still doing the exact same. Even as you're getting death mark kills. Or something like Rowain or, you know, anything that does split damage. They're going to concentrate their damage as more of them die. So it's kind of weird that it does full AoE, similar to Dawnbringer. And that full AoE plus death mark is a bit of a weird combination to have. Since the AoE does the same damage regardless of if you kill 3 of them with death marks or if all 4 are still alive. Yeah, a lot of the achievements are pretty bad representation. Because for any game, only about like 10 to 20% are like still playing at a given time. So normally achievements are a pretty bad indication of total amounts. You normally have to multiply them several times over for it to really be accurate. Like for example, something like Fall Guys, their hardest achievements, or it's not even the hardest achievement, but even just the achievement for 20 crowns, I think it's at 1.7% or somewhere around there. I know it's below 2%. Yet, you can have lobbies where literally every single person is wearing, like, hundreds of crowns. But because so many people have played the game, literally millions, and a lot of those people don't play the game anymore, the achievements are kind of all over the place. Because obviously something like a 1.7% based on current active player base is something realistically of, like, 30 or 40%. So it's a very misleading number, because obviously no game has its full player base at its peak. Though technically, Gems of War is at its peak, but, you know, it cycles through players. So a lot of people that were playing like 3, 4, 5 years ago might not necessarily be playing now. Though some people are like us. And there's still quite a few out there. But, you know, it cycles through players. But yeah, Gems of War is still pretty much at its peak. It peaked literally to its highest ever a couple months ago. I think it was back in September. I forget exactly why it would have. I guess we got an update around then, I would assume. We haven't really gotten a big update recently, so that's probably what it was. I think it was an arena update. So that'd be a weird one to have its highest peak on. Because the arena update wasn't as interesting as some of them. What am I looking for? Steam charts. Let's see. Gems of War. Let's see. But yeah, its all-time peak was 2,965, which was literally, yeah, back in September. Which is pretty recently. Its current numbers aren't too far from where it even was. It's still pretty much at that range. Always tends to kind of like hover in that general area. Or like the 2,000 plus area. And even right now we have 2,075 as of 24 minutes ago. The 24-hour peak being slightly above that. Obviously not as many people going to be playing this weekend since arena event's kind of meh. I'm pretty sure it peaked up a little bit today because of people trying to get the mythic. I think it peaks around 2 p.m. for most time. Or at least my time zone, 2 p.m. Tends to be the peak. That tends to be the peak for like every game in existence, though. It's just where time zones tend to fall. Like 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. being the peak for like every Steam game. Around that time. It kind of varies by day on which one is higher. But normally at the 1 p.m., 2 p.m. mark. Which is pretty much right now, actually. Actually, and that's in like a half an hour. It's generally when every game peaks at its absolute highest. Just due to where all the time zones fall. But anyways, does anyone have any other questions or anything you want me to go over? Or anythings? Otherwise, I think we'll wrap up for now. We will be back tonight, though. In 7.5 hours at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every single night. We'll have another redeem code. We'll be messing with the mythic a bit more, seeing what else it could do. We'll do a little bit more arena, because obviously we got to do that throughout the weekends. I forgot how many more battles we need to do. I forget how much the total is, but if we do 3 tonight, 3 tomorrow, and then 3 the other day, I think that's almost all of them. I think we have to throw a little bit more than that, but that will get pretty close to all of the that we need. We just don't need that many battles for it. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Best of luck, or weekend, I should say. Well, rest of the week, whatever you'd call it. But anyways, best of luck with the mythic if you're going to be going for it. If you didn't end up getting it today, you still have plenty of time. You still another 6 days, rest of today plus 6 days, all the way until Friday reset. So all the loot that you get on Monday, you would still be able to use for it if you want to try doing so. Jeff, we don't currently have any openings for the guild. Or I don't think we do. Let me double check. But even if we do, I think we have a bit of a backup list. Not sure how far the list goes at the moment. But, yeah, hopefully we'll be recruiting again soon. Not sure if we'll need to kick some people soon. We might need to. I think someone who was very inactive this week was on vacation, though. So at least someone have an excuse. But we'll see. But at the current moment, we don't have any openings. But we might in the near future. It's Guild Wars next week, too, so we might need to clear people for Guild Wars. We'll see. But, actually, it is Guild War next week, right? I believe it is. Yeah, 2 days, 13 hours, that's next week. We got the Guild War for Season 4 of Gems of War. As soon as Season 4 starts. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Have a good weekend. Best of luck getting the mythic. And I will see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. And thank you for watching.